Hey everybody, Matt here from Easton Training Center and Revo PT. We're going to go through some specific mobilizations and stretches today that should help prevent a lot of the overuse injuries that we see from martial artists. So that can be from Jiu Jitsu, from Muay Thai, from any type of grappling sport. We're just going to hit a couple keystones today that'll help you train longer, feel better, and hopefully keep you out of the doctor's office. So there's a couple key areas that we really work on. One of them is the hips and the thoracic spine. The hips, we want to stay really mobile through Jiu Jitsu, through Muay Thai. There's a lot of rotation, there's a lot of forced motions that we go through our hips, so that's where we start. First place we're going to go is really easy. We're going to start by coming up on one knee, and we're going to really tuck our hips underneath us. By doing so, it really puts a lot of strain and stretch through the front of our hip. We spend a lot of time really crunched up in Jiu Jitsu especially. So what we're trying to do is take our hips, tuck them under our torso, and then push forward. You should feel a moderate stretch when you do that over the front of your hip, and you want to hold that for at least 1 minute. All of our stretches today, we're going to be 1 minute time frame. At least 2 minutes is ideal. From there, we're going to hold that position for that extended period of time. We're going to transition right into our next stretch. So we're going to go into a long lunge hip opener. I'm going to lean straight forward. My hands are going to come down on the inside of my front foot. I'm going to push my knee out to the side. What we're searching for is a pretty good stretch kind of on the underside of our thighs here and even into our glute. Same thing, we're going to hold that for at least 1 or 2 minutes. Now we're going to sneak in a little thoracic spine mobility. We're going to maximize your time. So I'm going to put one hand on the floor here. I'm going to rotate my other hand towards the ceiling as far as I can. We can get 5 repetitions both directions on both sides. You'll be golden. After that, transitioning just from one position right into the next, we're going to go right into our pigeon stretch or modified pigeon stretch. If we need to put something underneath there, that's totally fine. The whole purpose of this is to keep my belly button pulled in, my opposite hip down towards the mat. I'm going to try and stay nice and square towards the floor. You should feel a pretty moderate stretch right through your hip and glute. If you're getting it someplace else, maybe in the front of your hip, maybe we need to readjust a couple times. If you really can't find the right spot, then I would abandon it altogether. Lastly, same thing with all the time that we spend crunched up, both in Jiu Jitsu, a lot of us at our jobs, we want to open up our spines between our shoulder blades. So an easy way is to take a foam roller, a water bottle, whatever you may have at home. We're just going to lay it on the ground, and I'm actually going to sink my hips down on the floor. So from here, I stay cemented to the floor. Hands are going to go behind my head. I'm going to leverage my body backwards over that roller. I'm going to find a couple really nice tight spots where I feel limited, and I'm going to leverage my spine right over that roller. Doesn't have to be held for a long period of time. Total effort should take around 2 minutes. Those are some really easy, simple, fast stretches to kind of get you going with your day and hopefully prevent you from feeling any injury or, hopefully staying out of our office. Thanks a ton and see you on the mats.